So, with the NFL season nearing its, half, and since Halloween is around the corner, let's talk about injuries. Now, no one likes injuries, and I should know. I've had my fair share of plenty. I mean, they can tear years off your career, they can possibly end your career, and they can be devastating your team's chances of, winning the big one. And well, over the course of this NFL season so far, we've had ourselves a lot of injuries. So today, I will be going over the 3 most devastating injuries of this season. You know that scene in Avengers Infinity War when little Gamora asked Thanos what did it cost after he basically snapped almost everyone out of existence? Well, that must have been how the Lions felt in week 6 after demolishing Dallas. Because one of their best defensive players on the team, Aiden Hutchinson, is going to be out for a very long time after he tore both his fibula and his tibula. Dan Campbell says that he will be approximately out for 4 to 6 months, but there is a chance that he could make a return if the Lions make it to the Super Bowl. Keyword if, because I know you're already making these expectations, you still got to run to the gauntlet. But hey, if the Lions make it to the Super Bowl and Hutchinson somehow is able to play, it'll be a miracle, a true miracle. Next up, Deshaun Watson. And oh boy, the journey he has gone from being the next franchise QB for the Texans to demanding a trade, to the allegations, to Cleveland where, he was paid all that money, then, just sucked. And now we're here. Now, prior to tearing his Achilles, Deshaun Watson was he already looked rough. I mean, he was posting all-time low QBR numbers. He just forgot all that money, and he just forgot how to play football. And, now they're going to have to now the Browns organization is probably going to have to eat all that money up because, with all that money, if they decide to release him, they still got to pay him, I guess. And now they're going to be stuck with Jameis Winston. Yes, Jameis Winston, who I honestly forgot was on the Browns. So, I mean, they still got a good defense, but they just need to figure out this offense. Now, I didn't expect Deshaun to reach like his, elite tier status, but like if he played, just all right, it would have been fine. But yeah, this is just a bad look overall. And finally, we get to Tua Tagovailoa. And this one is honestly just, disheartening to look at because I personally like Tua. I think he's a great guy, a great QB. But man, these concussions, man, it is not a good look. If you remember back in 2022, he famously had 2 concussions in back-to-back games. Then 2023, he didn't have any concussions, so maybe we're all good. So everything's good. But well, early in the 2024 season, in week 2 against the Bills, that wasn't the case, as during a play, he went for a run and he was concussed but from being tackled by Damar Hamlin, which gave him his 3rd concussion in 2 years. Now, Tua says, his coach, Mike McDaniel, says that he is training and he's likely to make his return in week 8 against the Dallas Cowboys, but honestly, I just don't want to see the man in any more pain. I mean, 1 concussion is bad enough, but 3 in the span of 2 years? Nah, if I was Tua, I just prioritize my long-term health because, football is not everything. You still have lots of opportunities to do in sports where you don't have to risk your life and body on the field. And, I just hope Tua for the best because if this happens again, I fear for his life. I really do. And so, yeah, that was all the major injuries that occur in the NFL season so far, kind of got a bit, we may have gotten a bit dark with some of those, but hey, injuries are part of the game. It would be nice if we didn't have injuries, but unfortunately, we can't all have nice things. Well, that's it from me in the game. My name is Sean Paul, and I will see you next time. And remember, whose house? Coog's house.